Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
You can add your own customized fields to the customers and jobs, vendors, employees, and item lists in QuickBooks. This lets you create fields that will appear for each record in a list and lets you track information specific to your particular business. For example, you could add fields for color, size, and style to your item list to create items with the same general description in your inventory, and then differentiate between them by color, size, and style. If you add custom fields to sales forms or purchase orders, QuickBooks will automatically enter the values specified for the selected employee, customer, vendor, or item if a value is entered. This doesn't mean you're required to use custom fields in forms, however. You could simply add a custom field as a way to record information strictly for your own use. For example, you could use it to record your opinion of a customer's creditworthiness. However you use it, QuickBooks will remember the information you enter into the customized fields when you import and export data, and also when you memorize transactions. You can add up to 7 customized fields to each of the following lists: customers and jobs, vendors, and employees. You can only create up to 5 customized fields within the item list. Custom fields you add to a list are available to every record within the list. You can create custom fields that can appear in the customers and jobs, vendors, and employee lists by opening any one of the 3 lists, and then opening either the New List Item or Edit List Item window within the selected list. Within the window that opens, click the Additional Info tab, and then click the Define Fields button at the right side of the tab in the Custom Fields section. This will open a Set Up Custom Fields for Names dialog box where you can create custom fields for all 3 lists at once. To add a new custom field to a list, click into the first blank row in the Label column at the left side of the dialog box, and then type a label for the new field. To the right of that, check the checkbox for each list, shown as a column of checkboxes, within which you want this field to appear. A field can appear within 1 or more lists. Repeat these steps until you've created all of the necessary custom fields for the 3 lists. After you are finished, click the OK button to save your changes and return to the selected list item window. You can then input data into the custom field for new list entries, or edit existing list items to add new data to the custom fields you just created. Custom fields are always shown on the Additional Info tab of both the New and Edit windows within the Customers and Jobs, Vendors, and Employees lists. Adding custom fields to the item list is a bit different from adding custom fields to the other lists. While we haven't examined working with the item list in much detail yet, it is an important list in QuickBooks. You place any item that appears in a QuickBooks purchase order, sales receipt, or invoice into the item list. You can access the item list by selecting Lists, then Item List from the menu bar. In the item list, you can add custom fields through the New Item or Edit Item windows. Select either the New or Edit Item commands from the Item button in the lower left corner of the list to access either window. Once there, you can add custom fields to this list by clicking the Custom Fields button at the right side of the window. This will open a Custom Fields for Items dialog box where you can enter values for any custom fields you create for your item list. To create a new custom field for your item list, click the Define Fields button to open the Set Up Custom Fields for Items dialog box. Type a label for the new custom field into the first available blank row under the Label column, and then check the adjacent Use checkbox for that row. Repeat this process until you've created all of the fields you want for the item list. When finished, click the OK button to create the new fields. You can then enter values into the custom fields for the current item if needed. Click the OK button again in this window to return to the main item window when you are finished, and then click the OK button again to save your changes to the record if you made them.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.